We have the chief guest and the keynote speaker tonight. He's a seasoned diplomat who is counted as the most popular High Commissioner, and he's here to encourage the best of Pakistani professionals. I would like to invite His Excellency Saeed Ibn Abbas.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's very hard to be the last speaker, and that too while the dinner is served. But anyway, here I am. I have no choice, and I will try to be as brief as I can possibly. So please bear with me for a couple of minutes. So let me begin by acknowledging Chairman Dr. Ayaz Asghar. Of course, the trustees, Dr. Iqbal heading the trustees, members of the executive board, and of course, Dr. Suhail Chokhtai and his team for organizing such a wonderful event at a nice venue. I know how difficult it is to organize such events, and I would say thank you very much for being so patient to organize this event. I would also like to thank the organizers for this opportunity to speak to you, but before I do that, I would like to congratulate Dr. Ahmed Ali Khan, who has been acknowledged for his lifetime achievement. Also, Ayan Qureshi, the young entrepreneur, the young future of Pakistan, who has a vision of E-Valley. So I think, just think for a moment how important this community is. On one end, you see Dr. Ali Khan, who has played and still is playing his inning, and at the other end, there's just about to start his life and career, and he has a vision of starting an E-Valley in UK. What a wonderful, I think, community. It's my honor, and it's a privilege to represent such a dynamic, such a promising community in UK. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my second event of the APPS. It's always a pleasure to be amongst so many successful people under one roof, as was said by Dr. Hafiz. It's a great feeling, as was mentioned by Rima Khan, that it's a great feeling to see so many successful people under one roof. I wish the organizers would have thought of inviting some ministers, some people from the host government to come and see. There's a perception and there's a reality. The reality is, here's a community which comprises so many successful people. With that, I would say, doctors, thank you very much. Whether you are here in UK, Europe, or anywhere in the world, we are proud of you. You have always made us proud. And that's the reason that, seeing the great success stories of our doctors, the government of Pakistan has decided to nominate one of you. Her name is Dr. Sania Nishta, to be the candidate for the Director General of WHO at Geneva. I think it's a great moment for all of us. If she makes it, that would be a great news, and it would be a great story. But please, if you don't know that, now I'm sharing with you that if you can do whatever, if you can lobby, if you can work, if you can project, do that to make Dr. Sania Nishta successful, because between now and May next year, there are different phases which she will be going through. So inshallah, we are hoping that, with your support and your prayers, she will make it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been, like you, listening to the great stories, the great narrations of the APPS success story. I can say that APPS, together with other bodies in the world, are setting new standards in philanthropy. And I think this is the best way of giving back to the country, to the nation where you came from. Just all of you doctors, I can very humbly say that you are the product of the system and you are the product of a country which sent you on a green passport with all the education, and here you are, mashallah, one of very successful. I think this is your time to pay back, and we are grateful. Inshallah, we are hopeful with your efforts, there would be many improvements in the Pakistan healthcare system. I have seen one of the objectives of the APPS is that you want to bring improvement or modernize the healthcare system in Pakistan. We welcome this. We appreciate that. But let me also share what's going on back home and in the country itself. You'll be pleased to know that yes, there are some big gaps, because as was shown by one of, I think Dr. Hafiz showed it or Dr. Taimur showed it. You know, the picture of one unfortunate person who was lying on the street. Yes, these are real stories, surreal times stories. But the good news is that there's a realization at the government level. The government has just launched the Prime Minister's health insurance scheme. So this is going to revolutionize our health and medical system. Similarly, I don't want to go into details, but there's an introduction of the Sehat card, which are meant to be making difference in the lives of the most poorest of the poor. Of course, we will still needing your help, but I think your government is also cognizant of its responsibilities. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I will be sharing a couple of things before I let you have your dinner in peace, because I don't want to be, taxing your minds too much. The couple of things I wanted to share is that we were hearing that, Dr. Chughtai and there's a Dr. Latif, who are preparing people for the post-Brexit to come to this country so that there are opportunities. Please listen very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. In last 1 year, there have been momentous changes taking place in our two countries. Here in UK, few months ago, 4 months ago, the Brexit happened. And it is going to open many new opportunities. Please grab those. Back home, last year, there was a momentous development took place in the shape of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, under which Chinese government is going to spend $46 billion of money, investments in Pakistan. So this would be a very important development, and I request you, I invite you to make the best of it. Having said that, you can be rest assured with the efforts of the government and the sacrifices of your civil and armed forces. Today, Pakistan, by the grace of Allah, is a much safer, much securer country than it was about a couple of years ago. So there are opportunities for investment. Make the best of it. And I would also request the host government here, as well as the entrepreneurs from UK, to come and invest in Pakistan. There are opportunities. And there is, I see, a lot of hope and, a silver lining there. I would like to avail this opportunity to thank the government of UK for supporting Pakistan in our healthcare, in our education, and other fields. So I think here we have, in the shape of UK, a true friend which has been always there for us. So with this, I would, before I conclude, I would like to say, ladies and gentlemen, in our region next door, there's some very unfortunate development taking place for the last 4 months. And that is in Jammu and Kashmir. There have been a curfew for 120 days. There have been several deaths. There have been thousands of people who have been injured. But the narrative, the story is not getting there. I think this is our collective responsibility to make this word of the voiceless Kashmiri people be heard by the world. And that is that, their human rights are in no way less than anyone else's human rights. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand committed to the Kashmiri people in this challenging times. Inshallah, Pakistan, people of Pakistan, government of Pakistan will do whatever political, and moral and diplomatic support to our brethren in these challenging times. This is a real humanitarian catastrophe taking place, but unfortunately, the word is not getting out. So let's take our responsibility seriously and let this story be known to the people that there is a great human tragedy taking place. Before I conclude, I would say that I'm so grateful that today the WCOP and APPS has signed this memorandum of understanding. I would like to congratulate WCOP as well as APPS for this wonderful development, because that's what I have been craving for, that's what I have been working for, to bring community on one platform, because I believe united we stand, divided we fall. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, your presence here is so powerful that no government of the day will be able to ignore the message which goes from here. Because I know from Apna, Dr. Saab mentioned from Apna, I have attended the Apna events in US. No government in the US could ever ignore a message coming from Apna. Similarly, I think, inshallah, APPS will get there. Your word will be, heard and respected great deal. So keep the good work going on. And I think this cooperation which you have signed today with APPS and WCOP is going to go a long way. And I would conclude by saying that next year, 2017, is our 70th independence anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. High Commission in London has worked out an elaborate calendar of events. This is going to be throughout the year, next year, which we will be celebrating with a lot of, pomp and show, I would say, because we want to celebrate our successes, the success story, because we are sick of hearing the negativities, the negative stories, all the negativity about us, but we want to showcase our positive side, and that's what we are going to do. We have already booked the Trafalgar Square. We are, inshallah, in the process of booking many other important events, and I can share with you that at Trafalgar Square, the WCOP has taken upon themselves to sponsor that event. I must thank them for this, their support. So inshallah, our 2017 celebrations will kickstart with the New Year London Parade participation by us all, you all. So I would request you, please come forward and be part of these celebrations. With this, I would once again thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity, although it's a very difficult time when you are just having your meal, but nonetheless, I thought it was important for me to get the message out, and that is, please, for the national causes, stay united. If you stay united, your voice will be heard, it will make the difference, and you, inshallah, will get your right place in the society here and wherever you are. With this, God bless you. Pakistan, Paindabad.